Here we are back with the Crazy Gang. How you all doing? Welcome back to the Jungle Book in Rimworld. Okay, so here we are. Stink bug. He has an infection. It's only minor. The infection is 12% and the immunity is 12%. Ammon is fine. Ammon's got no worries at all. Mowgli is stoned on smoke leaf and has sleeping sickness. That's what we need to get under control. The Law, she joined us in the last episode. She is a medieval farm oaf and is going to do like the growing and stuff like that. So it probably needs to get her set up on like a work schedule of some kind. So everything up to 1 for all the way up to flicking. Rearm is going to be 1. Refuel is going to be 1, 2. Wardening is going to be an 8. Handling is going to be an 8. 8 for that. 3 is for everything with a passion. Repair is going to be 1 for absolutely everybody, because if something goes down, we want it repaired ASAP. Deconstruct is going to be an 8. Construct is going to be an 8 too. 2 for growing, because obviously she has a big, massive passion for that. Mining is going to be an 8. Drilling and, yeah, plant cutting, they're all fine and sorted. 2 for art, apparently, because, do you know what, I don't really like having too many artists around, but these guys, they do have a big passion for it, so crafting's going to be a 3 as well. Loading is going to be a 1 for that, 5 for that, and 4 for cleaning. Okay then, so the Law is done and set up and sorted. She now has a home within the colony. Bagheera, the Law, what are you doing? You're feeding Boomalope corpse to wild boar. Fair play. Fair play. So moving is very poor at the moment on the boar. Right, there she goes, sort of repairing up the building. Planting some more hill root. And butchering, of course she is on it, isn't she? Absolutely loving it. Right, grill 2 vegetables and cook simple meals. Right, before you do that, can you just prioritise cooking? Just before you prioritise doing that to Mowgli. Mowgli, what are you up to, mate? Why did the boar go for a walk? Oh, sure. Okay, right, the Law. Can you prioritise tending to wild boar? We haven't got any restrictions on, have we? Right, let's just do that the same as the other guys. And then animals as well. Wild boars. What we'll do, we'll go animal sleeping spot, and we'll put some animal sleeping spots just in here, just for the boars, because that's where they're supposed to be. And, yeah, so I'll put some in there just so that they can go to sleep in their own animal area. What's the food need and stuff like that? So can they eat grass? I don't think they can. Live plants. So that to me reads grass, so I think they can. Right, research has been finished on the stone cutting. So we can now get like a stone cutter's table up, but for that we're going to need some wood. That's the good thing about having the Law now, because she can do plant cutting. So that means that she's going to be able to do that too. Because before, it was only Mowgli who was able to do the plant cutting and stuff. So it was only Mowgli who was able to go out and sort of harvest up the fruit trees and bits and pieces. But now that we've got the Law, she can do that too. What I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna probably gonna rename her just quickly, just to Law. There we are. That's going to be easier to say, rather than the Law, just Law. Damn sight easier to say. Right, infection major. So that was stink bugs. Right, so infection is 43%, immunity is 46, so that's fine now, that's cool. That's all under control. Oh, the hill root is only 1 out of 85. We probably, do you know what? Shall we grow some more? We'll grow some more hill root. Just in case. Right, we'll go, where is it? Where's Hill Root? Here it is, Hill Root. Okay, so Law is now going to grow some more Hill Root. That one's like 52% grown. Right, Mowgli's being fed. We do definitely need some more. Definitely need some more Hill Root medicine. Does it grow in? Does it grow in this environment? Does it grow in this jungle? It doesn't look like it does. Right. So no Hill Root medicine in the tropical rainforest as far as I can see. That's a bamboo plant. We'll cancel that. We don't need to do anything with that. Where is... Okay, they're all there. I thought it was missing somebody, but Ammon is down there researching, and the rest of them were in bed. Right, Bagheera's fully healed. Mowgli is still 6 away. I think that we're going to have problems. Law, what's your medical? You're 3 for medical as well. Stinkbug is now 4 for medical. Mowgli, just rest until healed. You don't need to do anything. Just rest. Your food need is pretty low, but we'll sort that out in a little while. We'll get one of the other guys to worry about it. Right. Right, severe illness. Stinkbug has got a severe illness and is on the verge of a major break. So, there's his extreme illness. Law, if you can just pop up and tend to Stinkbug for me. Right, we're going to save that. Right, just prioritise tending to Stinkbug. We're going to run with one sort of non-medical, non-medicinal sort of treatment for Stinkbug, and hopefully that'll do the job. Right, a wild boar has given birth. We've got a couple of baby wild boar now. Right, Stinkbug is on 95. So he's like 5% above. Still 5%. I'm pretty sure everybody else watches the percentages as well. Like, I'm no different. I totally do sit there and just like watch the percentages and bits and pieces like that. Right, what is Law doing? Stinkbug, you should be, there we go. You've developed an immunity. Mowgli needs treatment in 1 day and 6 hours. We have to keep a watch out for that. Right, animals. What have we got? We've got 2 more wild boar, so that's 3 in total. Right, Mowgli can go back to being the master for Bagheera and Baloo. Right, Law is now growing some more hill root, which is going to benefit us, I think, because we're all out. Stinkbug's cooking up some meals, which we desperately need as well. Right, there's an auto pistol there, but it's only 36% quality. It's a poor auto pistol, and it's only 36%, which means I don't think it's going to be very accurate at all. No, not accurate. Not very accurate anyway. Saying that, I mean, what's Stinkbug's? He's got a recurve bow, which is awful, doesn't he? Which is a little bit more accurate. A little bit more accurate than the terrible auto pistol. Blue's bringing in some rice for us. We've got a group of visitors from the northeast Wada Concord. We've got Trev, Philistine, and Hellman. So welcome to you lot. Oh, we do have some meals now. Stinkbug's making some more. Just wondering if we can possibly maybe get a fueled stove in. We want to... Is there any trees? Any wood trees? Down here there is. Okay, cool. Right, so orders and chop wood. Let's get a few of those. Right, it should probably be Law who does that, I reckon. Once we get all this rice and stuff in, once everything's done and in there, we should be able to go and chop that wood and then make ourselves like a fueled stove. Because I think... Oh no, saying that, we only need steel. So stink bug, you are going to... Can you prioritise working on the fueled stove? You can do indeed. Then hopefully should be able to make meals and stuff a little bit quicker than we need to do with the campfire. Right, add bill. Right, cook 4 simple meals. If we go do until we have, yeah, just until we have do 20. Ingredient radius, we'll bring that down to about 10. So they're not trawling all over the place for ingredients. And if we just do, we'll do drop on floor. And then zone area, we'll do a little tiny stockpile here just for sort of vegetable stuff. If we clear it all, we go raw food and vegetarian. Then we'll make this important. And that way, we should have the rice in here. The meals should get made there and then just be dropped on the floor and just put there. Which I think is going to be a little bit more efficient than what we were doing previously. Right, tattered apparel. So we do definitely need to make some more clothes at some point. Trouble is, with no wood and such like, although now we can do stone cutting, can't we? But we need some wood for that. So that's what we're going to use wood for as well. And then once we've got some stone blocks being made, we should be able to build ourselves some more huts, some more rooms and stuff. Right, what are we researching? We are researching electricity now. That's what Ammon's currently working on. Animals-wise, we should probably keep these guys getting trained. Okay, Law's continuing to plant. Right, Mowgli, how are you doing? You are 6% away from that. Yeah. Right, research. What does it cost to make a bed? Right, let's get rid of electricity for the moment. We'll just go beds, and then hopefully we can make ourselves just a regular bed. And Mowgli will be able to gain immunity a little bit quicker. I'm hoping. We'll see. We'll see. Right, Law. Right, Law, come over here. You can chop up these trees. And get us some all-important wood in here. Right, there we go. Stinkbug making the simple meals. He's doing the important stuff. We need, what did we need? We need about 75 wood, didn't we? Roughly. Right. If we orders chop wood, we'll get a couple around here chopped as well. And Law, if you just come over here, just do those when you're finished. Alright, cracking stuff. That gives us a little bit of wood to work with. We desperately need it. Those alpha beavers coming onto the map, like, really early on, were, yeah, caused a little bit of trouble, didn't they? Caused a little bit of trouble. Right, Law's going to finish off that growing. Stinkbug's just having himself a little tiny meal. And he's going to heal up Mowgli. Alright, what's the percentage is going to be? 60%. Not bad at all. That should stave it off a little bit. We're on 7. We're 7 behind at the moment. So we did get down to, I think we got down to 5 at one point. It's going to need tending in 1 day and 6 hours. Yeah, we're on 6 right now, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Just going to have another little sip of coffee. Oh, played Stinkbug. Just chopping up the chinchilla. Alright, research-wise, we are just over halfway to beds. I think Ammon should probably finish that tomorrow, and I think that's probably what's going to... If we save Mowgli, I think that's probably what's going to save Mowgli, is getting the bed research done. Yeah, because otherwise I think we're in a little bit of trouble. Potentially. Right, Blue's just bringing in some more rice. Here we go. Right, add bill. And what have we got? Stone blocks. We've got slate and we've got sandstone. Was there any more? Was there any other different types? Slate, and sandstone. I think if we just check the world just quickly. Just gonna check the terrain of where we are. Right, so terrain, sandstone and slate. So it is only those 2 that we've got. If we go make slate blocks, and if we go do until, it's going to bring the radius down to just to around about there. Pause when satisfied. If we go do until 2500, drop on the floor, and unpause at... and we'll do it until 100. Okay. Brilliant. So somebody at some point will craft up some stone blocks, and we'll have some of those that we can build out of. Right, Ammon, let's get back to researching. Because they were over halfway to beds. Still 6 behind. Just hoping that we can just tend to Mowgli. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wait until we're 6 behind. 6 behind. So I'm going to wait until Mowgli is almost needing to be tended again, and then I'm probably, what we're going to do is probably just harvest like 1 or 2 of like these heal root patches. Just to get like 1 or 2 bits of heal root medicine, and then that way we can possibly sort of sustain him. It's going to be absolutely gutting if Mowgli dies, because Mowgli was our starting character. But hey, sometimes you can't help it, can you? Sometimes they have to die. The storyteller decides that they have to die, they will die. Why are we... Right, okay. Let's cancel the bills off of this. Bam and bam. Right, done. Sorted. What we can do, we can make like a little production spot. Just a little crafting spot just here. We'll copy the bills, copy all, and then paste. And then we'll just deconstruct this one. And then we can details and just drop on the floor. Just drop the smoke leaf joints on the floor. 75%. Have we got any better? We haven't. It doesn't look like we do. It's a rainy thunderstorm. There's 1 colonist idle. Ammon, apparently. Right. Sorted. Right, Ammon's back on the research. Should have beds up in a second. Right, research finished beds, and then if we go research just quickly, just electricity. If we go furniture and then a bed, and then just get that just in there. Who is our best constructionist? Stinkbug, that's going to be you. You can prioritise working on the wooden beds. Ambrosia Sprout. Didn't say that too well, did I? Right, Ambrosia Sprout. All the way up there, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Right, Mowgli, what are you on? You are 6 for constructing. Right, Mowgli, prioritise constructing that just quickly. Right, that's not going to be medical. That's not going to be medical. This is... immunity gain speed factor, 110%, so rest until healed. That may. It may. We're 6 away. We're going to need tending in 2 hours. So it's going to be in the middle of the night. So if we just try and harvest up, orders and harvest, we get Law to come out and do this. Right, prioritise cutting heal route. Are we not going to... here we go. Right, we've got 1. Right, stink bug. Right, half an hour. Oh, we're proper micromanaging this now. Right, prioritise tending to Mowgli. Here we go. We want a good one, please, stink bug. Right, didn't catch that, but we're 5% away now. 5% away from catching up. Okay, right, so everyone's in bed, and that's sorted, all done and dusted. Probably time to end the episode there. Thank you all again for watching. If you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as well, or I will bite your face off. And yeah, love you all forever. Catch up with you soon. Next episode. Ciao for now.